Function and methods are same in the Python, right?
Yeah, same, but I'm just asking, do you have any question? Did you try anything? You're not able to do that. Hmm.
That password is EV, I guess.
Yeah, sorry. So using the function yesterday, what we did, we created a point tunnel, right? Between the R1 and R2,
GRE, GRE
GRE.
tunnel.
Now today what we are going to do, we are just going to run the any routing protocol using the function, and then routing protocol either OSPF or EIGRP. So which protocol we should use inside the DM VPN, guys, or inside the GRE?
OSPF.
OSPF.
For DMVPN, I think EIGRP.
For DM VPN, we should go with the EIGRP. We can use the OSPF
EIGRP.
also, but the OSPF and DM VPN and EIGRP both are the Cisco proprietary, right? So EIGRP is much more comfortable with the DM VPN. In OSPF, there is a lot of things that we have to. In the point to point, we don't need to manipulate anything, but if it is a DM VPN, then we have a multiple parameter that we need to manipulate, right? So right now it's a point to point tunnel, so either we can use the OSPF or we can use the EIGRP, that doesn't matter. Either we can use the BGP in between also, right?
Yes.
So let's start. I believe yesterday we saved the configuration, I believe. No. So ISP interface G0 by 0 IP address. Interface G0 by 1 IP address 2.2.2.1 255 255. Yesterday I believe I missed to save the config. Interface G0 by 0, what should be the IP address? 1.1.1.2 252, no set. Interface G0 by 1 IP address 192.168.29.101. Username is admin privilege 15. Password Cisco 123. Then IP domain name cisco.com. Just allow me 1 minute, guys. Then line VTY 024 login local.
Puneet, Cisco spelling is wrong. Just
Doesn't matter. That's a
okay, okay, no worries. Just
transport input SSH. Crypto key generate RSA modulus 2024. That's fine. So apart from the Chandan, anyone else is doing the lab, guys? I believe the Chandan is only one person. He is doing the lab. Anyone else? Hemal?
Sir, I'm also doing the lab.
Okay.
Not yet, sir. Not lab, but
You're not doing.
yeah, I'm about to set up. It was crashed, and that's why.
Okay. Chiranjit, you guys have already done, right? This one.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
host name is R1. Host name is R2 and then I need to paste it. Line B device 0 to 4 transport input SSH. One thing is missing on R1, that is default route, right? So IP route 0.0.0 0.0.0 next hop IP is 1.1.1.2 sorry 1 and let me put the 2WR. On R2 also IP route 0.0.0 0.0.0 and 2.2.2.1 and 2WR. You can ping 2.2.2.1. R2 is this, right? So 1.1.1.2 you can ping. It's pinging now. So yesterday guys we created some function for what? I create the function for I believe DMVPN, right?
Yesterday GRE we have.
For GRE, yeah, for point-to-point tunnel we created, right?
Yeah, correct.
So okay, function definition, where is it? It's a function we are calling here now. Function definition. We have created a function for what? To just create the point-to-point tunnel, right? Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are
Yeah,
audible.
yeah, Puneet.
Yeah. Now I'm just going to create one more function to perform the first NAT. And what is the function name? NAT. Okay. If you are going to perform the netting, guys, what are the things are required? Who forwarded? Chandan. Chandan, do you have any question? You forwarded this one in the Chandan. Chandan, are you there?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Chandan, I think he is on mute.
To perform the NAT, guys, on any device, doesn't matter, it's either R1 or R2, any device is there, you just want to perform the NATing. So what are the things are required? You need the inside interface, IP NAT, inside, then what is the another interface?
Outside interface and IPNet outside.
D0 by 0, that is outside. Sorry. Here G0 by 0, that will be the outside, right?
Are you
Mhm.
audible now?
Yes.
So what do you say? Okay, I have just shared the last day just configuration part in chat for
Okay. Interface loopback 0, you need IP NAT inside, right? So you need the inside interface, you need outside interface, then after that, what is the another things is required, guys?
ACL if you
ACL.
ACL and net.
So
or net mapping also fine for the static net.
access list, whatever the list number is there, 10, and we are going to permit which network. 10 here is 192.168 1.0 and wildcard mask, right? Then after that, IP NAT inside source list interface G0 by 0
Overload.
overload, right?
Yes.
So these
Yeah.
are the commands are required to perform the NATing. So in this one, guys, what are the parameter we need, guys? We need a parameter outside interface, we need inside interface, and we need the network to allow the NAT, right?
Sir, we don't give the access list number in the IPNet inside command.
IPNet inside shortlist, here I missed it, right? So what to perform the netting, what we need from the user, guys? We need inside interface, right? Interface name inside, outside interface, outside interface, inside interface, then the network, which network is there. Got it? So instead of network, what I can ask with the user ACL number. So we can also give the one function to create an ACL. So first I'm just going to define one function to create the ACL. Def ACL, what are the parameter we need, guys? We need two parameters. One is network
and wildcard mask.
and another one is wildcard mask, right? And then on which device you want to create. So it's a remote connection. I'm just checking. And remote connection dot send config set command is there. And what is the command we need to execute, guys? Access list 10 permit network space wildcard. And you want to just print this command is working or not. So what I can do, right? So this is the function which one I defined to create the access list. So this access list, this function where I can call, guys, I can call in the main function, means main program. Here I can just to build a point-to-point tunnel on site 1. Function define dot ACL. There is a connection, and then after that network. What is the network I'm going to pass? 192.168 1.0, and then wildcard mask. What is the wildcard mask I'm passing there, guys? 0.0.255. Same. I'm going to pass there now only 2.0. Either what we can do, we can keep it a variable, we can ask with the user as well, right? Please enter the void subnet network at the subnet path. So first let me save this one and then let me execute this one. I believe we are using a device, okay, 101.102. Done. So if you are going to check the device, you should get the access list. Right? And on R1 also you should get the okay, I made the mistake. That not a mistake, but once we'll configure the IPsec, there will be a challenge. No worry. So access list, here also the access list is there. Then similarly, what I can do, I can create another function. That is NAT. Connection here is also required, so I'm just putting the remote connection. Then once I will discuss the class, then after that this remote connection is not required. We can pass the self. Okay, now what is the next thing, guys? Outside interface. Inside. And then
Mapping.
ACL number, that's it.
Sir, here would be challenge if someone pass wrong ACL number.
Sorry.
So if someone passed wrong ACL number instead of 10 because we fixed the ACL number, we didn't ask the user to
So
put the ACL number.
First, what we are giving the option? First, we are creating the function for what? To create the ACL.
But the user won't know, right? What ACL number we have configured. We didn't ask user to put the ACL number.
Right now, Charanjit, we are creating the hardcore configuration. We are not giving the option to give him the number, right? Otherwise, these all the attribute we can ask with the user.
Over here,
we are not
yes.
putting because of otherwise the program will be a big long,
Yeah.
right? So it's
Yeah.
bit long. So that's the
Mhm.
reason we given here the hardcore. So first he will just ask the if he want to perform the natting. So first step he should go with the NAT.
Mhm.
We can make it a menu driven program, right? So first step what he want to perform, right?
Yeah,
So accordingly,
create ACL.
just we are creating one libraries where it is required he can call us,
Got it.
right? So this is our inside interface, outside interface, and the ACL number. Then after that, what is the command, guys? We have to configure the
Remote connections.
once we need, if you are going inside this interface, we need to execute this command. So we have to create one list for this one, and we have to create one list for this one. If I'm going to pass in the single line, so this command we can directly pass, that's not an issue. But this one we have to create a list so that it will be understand now this command is the part of inside the interface. Otherwise, send config set function if you are going to use, guys. So what it will do, it will send config set you are using, so it is just going to post that command into the global config mode. But we need to put this command inside the interface, right? So we have to create outgoing
equal to
it's a outgoing interface equal to, I'm just creating a list. What
list
should
of
be there?
FCA
Int, and then interface name we have
gigabit outgoing. Okay.
outside interface, which one we have passed, right? Then after that, what is the another command?
IPNet outside.
So that is the fix. So it should be IP NAT outside, right? Similarly, we need to
Inside also.
inside interface. Oh, inside int is also a variable name is there. So it should be inside and then IPNAT inside. And then after that, what we can put, we can call a remote connection dot send config set command. We can call outgoing interface,
Outgoing underscore interface.
then remote connection same dot send config
Inside underscore.
set inside interface.
Inside underscore interface.
Now Chandan is there to make me correct. That's fine, bro. This one is the last line, right?
Say,
Hello?
yes.
What should be the next line? IP NAT inside source list. It should be the ACL number. And then
Then send
interface.
name.
It should be
Gigabit. Yeah. Yes. Gigabit.
outside
Outside interface.
Outside.
interface, and then
You can
overload.
Yes, overload.
FS stream is missing. That's the reason I was
Yeah.
not getting
Yes.
there. Now this is your NAT function you created. You are just building your library. Anywhere now you need just to perform the NAT. You don't need to write the code again. What you can do, you can directly call the NAT. You are getting the point. So you just need to go there, and what you can do inside the site function
Definition.
define dot NAT.
Net.
What we need to call connection, that should be called pass, and apart from the connection we need G0 by 0, and then
Inside the 0 by 1. Sorry, loop back. Then loop back.
loop back 0, and then
And then you can the
ACL number. ACL number is
ACL number
10, which one we
10.
created. Loop back spelling is wrong. We can call the same one.
Next ones.
Paste there now. Control S. Here also we need to make it Control S. Let me run this program now. Just a minute, guys. We'll get an error. ACL is already created. No, the same statement is there. No worry. Might be we can get the timeout. Yeah. Why, guys? Why we get the timeout? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Why we get the timeout?
You have applied the net inside and outside interface, na? So there might be some connection issue.
Not connection issue. It will take some time.
Right.
Just a minute.
Call time,
So do we have to add some delay somewhere?
input time. We call the input time the function.
Sorry, man. Yeah, we need to increase the delay somewhere because of if you are going to execute the command, I'm just going to show you on the R1. If I'm going to execute this command, ipnat outside, it's taking some time. Which command it's going to take somewhere, it will take some time. Ipnat. Not, it was not executed. First time once will be do, it will take time. Can you see now? There it was already executed on R1. That's the reason it took in the first attempt. But here it's taking time.
This device has some problem, traceback error or something.
Bug one type.
Now it's
This one.
completed, but it is not an error, actually, not a bug actually. Basically what happened, I'm running these all the things on my personal laptop, so there the RAM is less, so that's the reason it's showing some memory issue and something, CPU utilization, right? So it's the first time if you are going to execute, it's taking time. So what you can do in that case, connection dot
Time.
that function was different. Timeout override, right? I'm just putting it, suppose 100, max to max 100 second. NAT configuration is not showing here because we missed to print the config. You can see there now. But the config is done. If you are going to see now, you should be, if I'm going to use the print, then whatever the config is going to execute now, that should be print, right? So I can use there the print also, so that it will be show us the on output screen what is the going on.
Yes. Before any command you can count in. Yes.
So now you have built up your library. This is your NAT configuration, that is permanent config you have prepared, right? If anywhere in the program, means any project you are doing there, the NAT configuration is required, you can call the same function. Now if I'm going to run, it will show us the step by step. Right? So if I'm going to use the on R1, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ping 8.8.8.8 and source IP 192.168.1.1. It's pinging now. From R2 also, what I can do, ping 192.168. I believe on R2 it will be create an issue. Region source 192.168.2.1. It's pinging, then fine. I thought I missed to change the HL number. Oh, I had changed. I thought I missed to change it. Okay, now it's okay. Up to this part, do you have any question? NAT configuration is done. TMBPN means GRE point-to-point tunnel is done. Next, you just want to make the BGP neighborship in between the R1 and R2. So to perform the BGP neighbor, guys, what is the commands are required?
Call the BGP function.
So we can build a BGP function for to
Yes.
configure the BGP. What are the things required? Router, BGP, AS number, right?
Yes.
So this AS number we can put as a variable, right?
Variable.
Now after that, neighbor command. Who is the neighbor? So that remote
Variable.
address, that also we can put the variable, right? Then remote AS, that also
Variable.
variable,
Variable.
right? So to form the neighborship, we need to ask with the user three things. What are the inputs are required, guys? We need AS number, we need remote address, and we need the remote AS. Then after that, for network statement also, if you want to use the network statement, what we can do? Network we can put here now.
Variable part also.
That is also the variable. And then after that, mask,
Also variable.
that will be also variable. Right? So these are the, how many attributes are required? We need
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
AS number and network, so that these things we can ask with the user. Right now I'm not asking with the user, I'm just, what I'm doing, I'm just hardcore, means everything I'm just putting it. Otherwise this is all the attribute that we can use the input function, we can ask with the user, please enter this one, please enter this one. You got it? So I need to create one more function. That function name can be a define And what is the function name? BGP. And inside the BGP, connection will be still there. And local AS, remote AS, neighbor IP, and network
Max.
and mask. Then everything we are going to put inside the BGP configuration. So here what should be the first? Router BGP local AS.
Local is inside. Yeah.
Then after that, what should be the next configuration? Next thing, guys?
Neighbor.
Neighbor. So FStream again, neighbor IP,
Neighbor IP also inside the variable part.
and then remote AS, and that is remote AS. Then
Configure network.
network, and what should be the network?
Network inside the network.
Network.
And then mask and
Inside the marks. Marks.
so we created that list, and then after that connection,
print connection. Yeah. Print.
send, config, set, and then BGP config, and it should be print. That's it. So we created this function now. For BGP configuration, we can just copy and paste it there. Not paste it. Dot BGP,
BGP means
and what we can put there is connection, and then local AS. Suppose I'm just putting 10, remote AS is 20, neighbor IP is, what will be the neighbor IP? What we have configured 30.1 and 30.2, right?
Yes.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, sir.
neighbor IP will be there 192.168.30.2,
2.
and network is 192.168.1.0,
810
and mask is
255
255.255.0. Same, I need to paste it there now. Only what will be the change? That will be opposite. It's a 20 and then 10, and this is 30.1 and this is 2.0.
But sir, in function underscore define dot ACL, the sum missing 192.168 dot some dot extra, and
Where is some dot extra?
in function underscore define dot ACL in top. Yes, top, not the, yes, this one.
I believe
192 is
Yes,
represented
yes.
as 1.92.
1 dot and 192.168.1.0. Yes.
I believe it's just impact now. Otherwise, ACL was already created there, right? By
Yes.
default, I had there is. Now it's done. Let me play, and then after that, if I'm going to check between the R1 and R2, I should get the BGP peering.
But some multi-hop count, I think, also be needed.
Multi-hop count is not needed. It's the point to point. Between them, tunnel we have created, right? We are forming the neighborship with the tunnel. But in the BGP function, there is some. Oh, I missed to save it. Yeah, that's problem. Function. definition. Let me
Function defined. It's more controllers.
there is a one issue that instead of dot I put there the
Comma.
comma. That's a problem. But still the neighborship will come up, only the network will not exchange. Let it run behind, but till now we should just check. Neighborship is up. Configuration is still running in behind. So IP BGP you can check. 1.0 is originated by himself and that is received by them. So if I'm going to ping 192.168.2.1 and source IP, I'm just going to use 192.168.1.1. What we can do? Should we get the reply? We are getting the reply, right? So we have created a point-to-point tunnel. We have performed the NAT there now, and we have configured the BGP neighborship in between, right? Hello?
Yes.
Now the next, the configuration, which one is going on, guys, that is not secure, right? Communication, which one is going to happen between the site 1 and site 2, that is not secure. So make it secure, what we need to do?
IPsec.
We need to configure the
IPsec.
IPsec, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now, just try to understand. IPsec over GRE I'm going to use. Okay. First we need to understand before going to configure. If I'm going to use the IPsec over GRE, what is the configuration is required? What we have to do, guys? First command is crypto hijackmp policy 10. Authentication. What should be the authentication? Pre-share. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Then after the authentication, guys, hashing. Suppose I'm just going to use the MD5. Then group. I'm going to use 2. Encryption. I'm just going to use AES.
Yes. Okay.
Right. Then crypto hijackmp key Cisco 123, and that is also I'm just going to put
variable.
Okay, right now what should be the things or variable key?
You can
encryption
also variable,
right? Group
also variable. MD5 also variable.
MD5 also
variable.
variable.
And policy
pre-shared key. Policy number, that we can keep it,
I think number only variable part also
that also we can put it variable. And then crypto IJACAMP key, that is variable. Address, that is
zero.
for everyone.
Mm,
Then it's a phase 1 is done. It's IPsec phase 1, right?
yes.
Then what is the phase 2? Crypto IPsec transform set. Its name is, also we can keep it variable.
Variable.
And
Both the variable also that.
transform set, and then after that ESP, AES, and then ESP, HMAC, MD5. This command is ESP HMAC MD5 or MD5 HMAC. Just need to check, guys. I'm a bit confused. So just command I will check. Crypto IPsec transform set, tset, ESP, AES, and then ESP HMAC MD5 HMAC, I believe. Yeah. MD5 HMAC. Then I need to create a profile. Crypto IPsec profile,
Also variable.
and profile name is variable.
Variable.
And then after that set transform set, and it should be the profile name, transform set name,
Variable.
then interface tunnel,
Zero.
whatever the tunnel number is there, and then
Call IP.
tunnel protection.
Protection.
What is the protection? IPsec profile, and it's the profile name.
Yeah.
Right? So where is the curly bracket? Those are all the
Variable.
variables. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set up some default value. Default value means what? If I'm not going to pass the encryption, so by default it should be take AES. I'm not going to pass any authentication keys, so by default it should be take Cisco 123. If I'm not going to pass any name of the transform set, so by default it should be take tset. You got the point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So user just need to call the IPsec. Whatever the attributes he want to pass, he can pass. Otherwise, it will use default. Got it? Hello?
Yeah, got it.
So here I'm just going to pass what is the things I'm going to pass, guys. We need tunnel interface.
It connection, comma.
We have to write multiple attributes.
Yes.
We are going from the top. Policy number, right? And before that, connection is also required right now. Policy number, then after that, policy number, I'm just going to use by default 10. Then preset key and everything. How many attributes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a lot of attributes. No worry. Connection, policy number, then authentication. By default authentication I'm just going to use
Cisco 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Then
Hash.
tunnel interface. By default I'm just going to use 0. Tunnel interface, then this one, and then group is also policy number, authentication, group. By default group I'm just going to use 2. Then
Encryption.
Encryption before group style encryption.
before we have to just check the configuration. Accordingly we'll prepare hashing, group, and encryption. That hashes, that is also default I'm going to use MD5. Group I'm going to use
After comma here.
then after the group number
Reset, transpond set,
encryption.
encryption.
Encryption is also AES default. Then after that anything that we need to do, transform set,
Reset.
set, that is tset, right? Profile name,
Comma.
profile, that is also by default I'm just using prof. So apart from that I don't think anything else is we needed, guys. That's fine.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Then phase 1 configuration. Fstream, crypto, what should be there? IJACamp, policy, and policy number is variable.
Yeah.
Then
Authentication.
authentication should be, we can write like this so that easy to understand. What should be the authentication?
Let's go 1, 2, 3.
Authentication is preset. Then what is the another thing, guys? Here Fstream is not required because of authentication is preset. Group number is, there is a group number, then encryption, What is the encryption? Encryption is
Encryption.
encryption.
Hash.
And then hashing, fstream, hashes, that is also hash. Then after that you'll be just execute this command. Connection dot send config set. I'm just passing phase.
Phase 1 before the print.
I'm just printing it so that we can get this also. Right? Now print connection dot send config set. What should be there? Crypto hijackcamp key, and then key is
Cisco 123.
authentication, and then address 0.0.0. Then we are coming on the phase 2. So phase 2, for phase 2 we just need to execute the same configuration. It's a single line configuration, so what I can do, crypto IPsec IPsec transform set. And what is the transform set name? So it's a tset. Tset name is not there.
Transform set. Transform underscore
Okay.
set.
Transform underscore set. And then I'm just using hard-coded ESP, AES, and then ESP, HMAC, sorry, MD5, HMAC. Then profile equal to, again we have to create the list, crypto hijackcamp profile, and profile name is, I'm just going to use profile. And what will be the second line? Set transform set. Set transform set. What is the transform set name? So it's a transform set. Print connection dot send config set. profile. And then after that, finally, we are going to configure the tunnel. So tunnel configuration, FStream, what should be there, guys? Interface, tunnel number, tunnel interface, and then FStream, tunnel protection, IPsec, profile, and what is the profile name? So it's a profile name.
Profile.
Oh,
Only profile.
PROFIL.
We missed one thing here also, profile, here also profile name. So here it should be the profile name. So if user want to change any default parameter, what he can do, he can pass those value using the name, right? Hello, profile name, why it is not picking up? Profile,
Then PROFILE.
it's a profile name. That's fine. So these are the parameter, guys. Now once you will understand, once you are creating the SSH connection, so we are passing those parameters. If any parameter you just want to, if I'm not going to pass anything, so by default it will be take as a default. Let me save this one, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to call it. So rest all the functions GRE we have created, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make it comment, so that again and again GRE execution should not be called. Because of that we have already tested, right? Even here only I will start from here. Dot IPsec over GRE. I'm not going to pass anything, only connection. I'm not going to pass anything. So by default it will take everything default, and IPsec tunnel will be formed. IPsec over GRE, that will be configured. Let me save this now, and let me save this one also, and let me run now. Right now on any one of the device, guys, there is no IPsec configured. So running config section crypto. Nothing is there. So running config interface tunnel 0. Tunnel 0 we are not using. What we are using? Tunnel 30, I believe. Yeah, so I'm just passing default value for right now. I'm just going to pass 30. Profile name is, oh, there is a code that here it should be a profile name. Earlier we mentioned the I saved it now. Let me run now. Mm, mm, mm. There is
Can all exit.
there will be something wrong that we have to take check. A profile is deemed incomplete until it has match identity statement. Crypto hijack camp profile. Just- That command itself is wrong. So crypto hijack camp profile name. I given it off. Then after that, a profile is deemed incomplete until it has match identity statement. Just a minute, guys. Crypto hijack camp profile name. Suppose I'm just going to put test. Set. Why it is not taking this command? Tunnel set. Command is correct, right? On this router, it's showing some identity statement. Set transform set. Not taking that command. This device, it's not taking this command, guys.
Puneet, are we using a sut command in Cisco?
Sorry?
Are we using a sut command in Cisco?
Yeah.
I
Set
guess
transform
only.
set.
Oh, this one. Okay. This
Set
one it's failed.
set transmit transform set. That command is getting failed itself. That's a device issue, I believe. Crypto IPsec profile. Oh, that I missed. That is prof. There I will get the set IPsec. I used a hijack M profile. That's the reason. I said create the IPsec profile, but I created the hijack M profile. Hijack crypto hijack amp. It should not be hijack amp. It should be IPsec profile. Now it should work. But still, let me do one thing. Are we creating the inside the tunnel interface that we missed to pass? So print
Tunnel.
dot send config
Send config.
set, and it should be tunnel.
Tunnel. Before execute, please save.
Say I saved it now. Now let me run this now. For the preset that is already configured, so it's showing set transform set should be the hyphen. I put
Hyphen.
underscore.
Yes, sir.
Set transform set control S. Now the BGP neighborship should be break. Now it's done. Okay. So you can see now the IPsec configuration is done. If you are going to check inside the interface, so run interface tunnel 0, tunnel 30, sorry.
And then 3G.
Right? So right now all the attributes are the hard code. If you want to pass something, suppose encryption algorithm I just want to change. Instead of the AES, I just want to use the 3 dash. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right now if I'm going to check on R1 what is the encryption algorithm, so running config section crypto, what is the encryption algorithm is there? What is the encryption algorithm, guys?
Yes.
AES. That I want to change. Instead of AES, I'm just going to use the 3 dash. So what I will do, first I'm just going to remove all the IPsec again. No, sorry, interface tunnel 30, no, tunnel protection, IPsec profile, prof, the same configuration. I'm just going to execute it on. R2 as well. Interface tunnel. Exit. No crypto. IJCamp policy 10. No transform set. Everything I'm just removing. T set. No crypto IPsec profile prof. No crypto IJCamp keys Cisco 123 address. So I have removed everything. Nothing is there. I removed everything now. Nothing is there. Okay. Suppose I just want to create the policy number 10. Instead of 10, I just want to create the policy number. What is the default I mention here, guys? What is the policy number?
Default 10.
Default. I just want to create the policy number 20. Okay. I just want to use the authentication 3-. Rest all the things I just want to keep it same. So what I will do? I will call this function, and once I will call this function here, I will write policy number equal to, that is 20, and encryption should be 3-. And here also. So whatever the parameter you want to change, that you can put, otherwise it will take it to default. You got the point? So that's the reason I put that the default everything. Now if I'm going to execute, Control S, I'm just going to run this now. You will be see the policy should be create 20, and the encryption will be 3-. You can see now. And policy is 20. Everyone is okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just now you can just see this configuration. What is the purpose of this function, guys?
SSH connection.
To build the SSH
connection.
connection. Can you see now the connect handler?
Yes.
And inside the connect handler we are passing this attribute. So looks like connect handler is the function. The same like who means it is already defined by someone else. That means defined by the system. Right? And in that system all the codes are already mentioned how you can build the connection. Only we need to pass the host address, username, password, and device type that I took default. Right?
Yes.
So this is, that means this is also a method, but that method is already created by someone else.
System.
NetMiko.
NetMiko is the library.
Is
right?
a library.
So
Yeah.
in that library, actually the connect handler we are calling here, that's fine, but the connect handler is the class. And we are just initializing it. So this is calling, that is a constructor method.
Argument.
This is constructor call. We are calling the constructor automatically.
Okay, constructor.
Okay. So up to this point now, guys, what is happening in the market? The people are showing that you are going for the automation anywhere, for the automation class or automation mission. So what they will show? We will show you the IP configuration using the automation. We will show you the VLAN configuration. We will show you the EIGRP configuration. Will show you the OSPF configuration. Will show you something like that. So they'll just tell me one thing. If you have the idea how you can build the connection and how you can interact with the devices, then after that, whatever the things you want to configure, you can do that. Program, if you have the idea how we can interact with the device, what we are basically doing, we are just performing the three things. One is we are getting the config from the device. To get the config, which module is there, which function is there, guys, define? Send command. What if you want to get something, anything you want to get, then send a command. Any show command you want to execute on the device, which method is there? Hello? Send command is
Send
right?
command.
If
Yeah.
you want to means config something, then send config set.
Set.
If it is a single line command, directly global mode, if you are going to execute, then you can directly pass. Otherwise, if the multi-line command, so you have to create a list and then you have to pass the list of the
List menu-driven configuration.
anywhere you can see there. It's a single line command. Directly I pass the command, right? But
Yes.
that is multi-line command, so that we have to create a list. Got it? So
Yes, sir.
that we need to do. So we have a two major function. One is the send command, another one is the send config set, and next one is the, if you want to save the config permanent on this device, what the WR command is going to do there, guys?
Save configuration on the device.
Hmm.
From running config to startup config.
Running
Hello?
config to startup config. So if I'm going to
Yeah.
check in the startup config, so I should not get any right now, any hijack amp or BGP. I will not get it.
Not. Yes.
You can see now. So running
Startup.
config. Oh, sorry. In the running config, it will be there.
So startup config.
In the startup config, it will not be there.
Not there. You're gonna save the configuration, that should not show it.
Hijack amp, BGP, everything will be there. It's there now, right? But if I'm going to just show startup config, can you see any hijack amp, any BGP is there? No. So you want to save these all the configuration, only default route is there, right? So if you want to save all this configuration, whatever the config we have done so far, so what I can do? I can just go there now. Let me make it comment. Otherwise, again it will be execute. Just connection dot
Save
config.
save underscore config.
That's it. It's just going to copy the configuration from running config to
Startup config.
save now, and then let me run it. I'm not printing anything, so it's not going to print anything for us, guys, but the config will save. So NetMiko is the libraries that we are going to use for the iOS automation, right? Either it can be the iOS, either it can be NXOS, either it can be the iOS XR. So we can use for the iOS also, iOS, not iOS XR, iOS XE. iOS XE, NXOS, for these all the three types of the OS, we can use the NetMiko. Config is saved now. Now if I'm going to use startup config, so I should get the hijack amp. I'm getting, hello, can you see now?
Yeah.
Transform set, BGP should be also there, tunnel interface is also there, and where is the BGP configuration? So it's a BGP configuration, right? So everything is there, guys. So now we have covered about the IP, means anything you want to configure that you can do it through the IPsec, guys. Oh, sorry, you can do it through the function as well also. Whatever the attribute we are putting here, the hard attributes that you can ask with the user, right? Please enter this one and this one and this one. Everyone is okay. Now the next point is, guys, the class oops concept, basically. That is the oops concept. So now guys, I'm not going to much more dig in the program because of right now you are able to write the program, right? Either you can want to configure anything. Suppose BGP, OSPF, EIGRP, VLAN, spanning tree, anything you want to configure that you can do. You can just prepare a function and you can call that function in the main program and you can execute, right? You want to take a backup, that also we have discussed how you can take a backup using the file handling, how you can create a backup is file name and that will be stored there, right? Whatever the, suppose you want to just take a backup for the R1, so it will create a host file name with the R1 and then all the backup will store there, right?
Yes.
So everything we have done now. Now I will cover the OOPS and exception handling. Then your Python is finished, and then almost I will take max to max 1 or 2 sessions. Then your Python automation is getting finished, because of I'm not going to dig in for the everything. Like suppose Paramiko we are going to discuss in the Python automation. How many libraries I told you guys? Hello,
And yes, NetMiko.
I told you the 4 libraries, right?
Yes.
Telnet,
Telnet, lib,
then
NetMiko, Paramiko, and
NetMiko, Paramiko, and Nepal.
Nepal.
Napalm is not much more required. Actually, it's using inside there the NetMiko also. Someone is also you can just assume Napalm is also another library which one is using the NetMiko in the backend. Okay, so I will show you how you can make the connection. Main point is guys how we can make the connection using the Telnet lib, how we can make the connection in the using the Paramiko, how you can configure the device using these libraries. Once you are able to do that programming, you know, so you can do anything with the any type of the libraries. Got it? Again, I'm not going to show you how you can configure the BGP using the Paramiko. That if you know the how you can build the connection, how you can configure the device using the Paramiko, then after that you can configure anything. Instead of the NetMiko, you can use the Paramiko. You are getting the point?
Yeah.
So that is our target. So next week I will try to finish your Python automation. Max to max 1 class more it can be. I can take it on Saturday, next Saturday, after this Saturday and Sunday. That's fine. Then your Python automation is finished. Then I will discuss the EAM script, that is applet, how you can create the applet, how you can host the application inside the device. Suppose this is your device. Inside the device you want to just host the Python application and you want to execute something there. Now if something is happening on this device, then these commands should be executed. You got the point? So those things we can achieve by the EAM or the applet script, and we can enable the guest shell inside the device and we can install the Python there now. You got it? So that I will cover. Then your Python automation is completely will finish, and then we'll move on Ansible. Ansible will take around 3 weeks you can consider for all the things, Git, GitLab and everything, CI/CD pipeline, workflow automation. So it will take 3 weeks again, and then after that we'll move on the tools and netconf, restconf and postman. These are all the tools I will discuss. Okay, so hardly it will take next week, and then after that you can consider the 6 more week. So 7 week, but that means around 1.5 month or 2 month you can consider, guys. That will take to finish complete all the things. But you'll be really, this is also awesome. iOS automation is also awesome, guys. The NetMiko, if you know, so you can solve a lot of the thing in your network organization, day-to-day activity, right? But the Ansible is, it's a very powerful tools you can consider. Ansible itself in the backend, it's using the Paramiko to build the connection. But there we don't need to learn the loops and all and everything. That is a simple step that we need to write. That syntax we should know. Even you don't know the syntax, then for the Ansible there is open docs. That docs have, Ansible is more powerful because of there you don't need to learn the programmings and all, and there the docs is already openly available. Even if you are going for the CCI lab exam, guys, DevNet lab exam, there also this Ansible docs will be available. It's openly available and that is allowed. Because you can understand the concept, but the syntax is, there is lot of the syntax in Ansible. For interface configuration, we have a different syntax. For route OSPF configuration, we have a different syntax, different module is there, right? So their syntax, it's not possible to learn for guys. So for that one, the Ansible is given as the open docs. You can just open the docs, that means template is already there. You just need to change the value according to your requirement. That's it. And you can use the same template. Copy paste. Right? But the concept we need to understand, workflow automation is most powerful things by the Ansible. Because of here in the Python, what is happening, guys? In the Python, what is the problem? You have to run the script. Until or unless manually I'm not going to play this script, it's not going to work. Right? And just think about that. What is happening? We are pushing the directly config on the production devices. In Ansible, that is what we can do. We can create the pipeline first. In the pipeline, what we can do, first need to check the syntax of all the program and code, whatever the syntax you mentioned, that is correct or not. If that is correct, then what should be happen? It should be move on the next step. In the next step, what it should be do? It should be first push the config on the virtual devices. Virtual devices means, suppose we have a EVE-NG and we have a production network. In the production network, most of the time, instead of the virtual device, the people are using the CML, right? But suppose you just think what I want to do, I just want to push this config on my EVE-NG devices first. If there it is getting passed, successfully executed, then only the command should be pushed on where? My production device. If it is not getting, it is getting failed on the virtual devices or the non-production devices, so it should not be pushed on the, so that pipeline also we can create. We can just track a file. Suppose there is a file name, we have created one file. In that file name, what I have put there the SNMP server address. All the SNMP, whatever the SNMP server we have or the syslog server we have put there now. If there is any modification in this particular file, it's simple notepad file is there. If there is any modification by anyone else, what should be happen? My script should be auto triggered. So that is called workflow automation. In workflow automation, what we need to do, guys, we don't need to execute any configuration manually. We can just create a file. Suppose I have created a file for the DNS. I have right now, my company is using these 4 DNS IPs. If there is modification, suppose my DNS IP is getting changed inside the network, suppose 1.100 and 2.100. So I just need to change in this file. In backend, what will happen? Automatically my script will trigger and it will remove the previous one and it will be configured the new one. So Ansible is most powerful tools that you need to focus for the network automation. No doubt, NetMiko is awesome, right? But the Ansible is required for the workflow automation. So I will try to finish the Python automation by the next week. Otherwise, it will maximum take 1 more classes. Then after that, we'll move on the EM script. EM script will take hardly 1 hour or 1 class max to max. Then we'll jump on the Ansible. Okay. So anyone else have any doubt or the question till the point, guys? It's guys, the automation thing means most of the things are the code basis. That's the reason I'm taking more than 2 hours right now. But 2 hours is sufficient. In the 4 hours, that means there is lot of the code as completed. So you just need to do the practice, and then next week will be our target will be to knock out this one, Python automation, and then we'll start the Ansible.
Okay.
Till the point, anyone have any question, you can ask me.
No, as of now, not. Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
what is the version of this Visual Studio?
Oh my God, today you are asking the version after 1 month.
Actually, since 1 month, I'm just like traveling Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur. Yesterday only.
Version you can download latest Visual Studio download. If you are going to download, it's latest version only you'll be getting, and the version doesn't matter actually for this one. We are just using the Visual Studio to interact with the devices, so it doesn't matter whatever the version you are using for Visual Studio.
Okay.
Okay, you can download it. It's free of cost.
Puneet, this is Abdul.
Yeah, Abdul, go ahead.
Puneet, either we can give any verification or verification like IP address, like think that if you are doing some IP, like
Okay, I will use one library is there, IPv4 address. That library I will discuss in the next class. So we can verify the IP. If you are going to pass the IP, if it is not in the IP format, it should not be accepted, right? That you are
yeah, correct.
Yeah. So one library is there.
Okay.
Okay, IPv4 address, that is the library that we have to install using the pip install. So I will discuss in the next class. Good guys, I missed that part, but it's fine. You memorize it. But that library will also will be used in the Ansible. Ansible is the tools, guys, that is also in the backend. Basically, it's using the Python itself and it's using the Paramiko itself. Right? Just like what we are doing here now, we are creating this one. So in the backend, if you are giving the function to this to a user to create the IPsec, you just you ask him just pass the parameter. In the backend, what is the code is there? He don't know, right? That the thing is happening basically. Okay, so anyone else? Do you have any question?
Next, we can cover the regular expressions also, right? For next class.
Regular expression I will cover, but the regular expression I believe you can also just to search the string in the inside the something. Suppose the string is there, you want to search something. For that one, regular expression is there. But that is not much more correlated for us, but still I will discuss if you want.
Yeah, but see, on the interview times, they are asking these regular expressions, how to you can fetch that interfaces, these all things, Puneet. That's why I'm trying to ask you that regular
Okay,
expressions also.
I will show you the regular expression. That is, you know, the BGP regular expression. Do you have any idea? Starting with this symbol, ending with the dollar symbol, star means all.
Yeah.
Like that. The
That's symbols I heard.
Python also, that I will show you in the next class.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And okay, Puneet, this is actually an out of box question. Actually, it is not like one of the interview question they had asked me. That till date I had a confusion regarding that. Is L2 routing is possible?
L2 routing?
L2 routing. Actually, in Siemens, they had asked me one question. Actually, I'm tester, actually, a networking tester I am. They had asked me one question like how you can do the L2 routing. I said that L2 routing, it is not possible. Only in L3 it is routing is possible. He said that, okay, you need to go in basics then. That is very off, that L2 routing, how it can possible. That question I need to check with you. Whether it is possible L2 routing.
The L2 or type 2 routing you can. Is a type 2 routing.
Type 2 routing, what is in which aspect, Chandan? Type 2 routing.
VXLAN, no? Type 2 routing.
VXLAN is just we are
Yeah,
parsing, right? That is, we
passing
are using one extra header, but that
extra,
can't
yeah,
we call it the routing, right?
routing, yeah.
His aspect we need to
Yeah.
logically there is no routing in possible on
No,
the layer 2, right?
layer 2, yes.
Yeah.
What it routing
Yeah.
itself on layer 3,
Layer
but
3.
in which
Yeah.
aspect he is asking, I don't know.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
which
That one
aspect,
only I also didn't.
if you can,
That.
you can put the into which aspect you can using type 2 routing. You can discuss with the interviewer also that.
Chandan, and actually that is totally depending upon the interviewer. Actually, he was expecting his answer
Yeah,
because
that's the reason we need to understand what he want to
like
her,
Yeah.
right? What he means, what is his interest. Might be he don't know the
that is
routing
only one
itself.
thing.
Might be that
Maybe,
problem is the interviewer is taking the interview that not means he know everything, right?
that's a
Might be
problem,
his
no?
concept is itself. Might be his layer 2 VPN is there and he's understanding. His understanding is that is L2 routing.
Right, right.
Yes.
So
Okay.
his understanding is not clear. So how can we justify that?
Justify that.
Okay.
Most
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the
I,
typical
I,
working
I I
production
think
network, most
yeah.
of the people, the point-to-point link is called that is L2 routing,
L2 routing.
right? So if the L2 connection is there, suppose you are going to take the L2 VPN connection is there, so people are understanding is there like it's a L2 routing is happening here now, but that's not correct, right? That is just
Yes.
L2 connection.
Yes.
Actually, they do such kind of things because they have done something and they ask from everyone to that question. They expect the same answer, whatever they have done.
Yeah. True. This is true actually.
And this is true, actually.
Okay, guys. So see you
Yeah,
next
Puneet.
week. Next week again on the. Okay, one more thing, guys. Just I want to discuss with you. Due to daylight saving, some people have the issue with this timing. So do you have any issue with this timing, or you want to before or after, or it's fine?
It's okay for me, sir.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
For
fine, sir.
everyone, this time is good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. So see you on next week then.
Puneet, I want to ask one thing.
Yeah.
Puneet, so shall we run SD-WAN in script in EVNG
SD-WAN, what do you want to put?
device? In device templates we are created, no? So we can run the script.
That means you just want to create the
Hmm.
device template using the script.
Yes.
NetMiko that we can't be used. Okay.
Hmm.
And for SD-WAN, there is already the SD-WAN vManage is automatic. vManage itself automation tools, right?
Yes.
So from there, it's already templated there. From that it's easy, right? From there, you can just create the device template. So why you want to push the device template on the vManage using the script?
So we'll
I
get a
never,
soft. Yes.
I never tried this one, but there is no logic in that because the automation we are going to use to just means make things easy. So vManage itself is the automation tool. From there we can create a device template and everything. Template is already created there. Just we need to fill those values, right? And there also still you want to do. So what is the purpose? Just I want to understand.
Okay. Is there any chances?
No, I believe there you can use just APIs. If you want to do something in the SD-WAN or the DNAC, so you can use the APIs.
We'll get after.
Sorry? Hello?
SD-WAN software in EVNG for.
You need the SD-WAN.
Hello.
Yeah, Malappa, go ahead. Hello?
It's mute now. Audio issue.
Hello? Hello? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Puneet. Maybe his Malappa side is
Okay.
problem is there.
Okay, guys. So see you on the next week. Thank you.
Puneet sir,
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. So,
Yeah.
sorry,
I
sorry,
don't.
Puneet. So,
Yeah, Malappa, go ahead.
So that's
Malappa, your
time.
voice is not clear. Your voice is breaking.
Please put in the chat for your any comments.
Oh,
You can call me after this class on my WhatsApp number. Yeah,
okay, sure, Puneet. Okay, sure,
you can
definitely.
I don't have shared access for this class.
you can just send me your email ID over the WhatsApp. I will share.
I already shared yesterday.
Yesterday I shared. I got only the Neil email ID.
Yeah, sir, I got the access.
I will share one to one.
Yeah, you can send me one to one. Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I got your email ID. I will share it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Take care. Bye, sir.
Bye bye.